Hi, this is Nancy Mansell coming to you from C&M Behind the Glass. Let's add some more radicals. 2 times the square root of 3 minus 4 times the square root of 5. These guys are not like radicals, and 3 and 5 are both prime, so there's no chance of simplifying them down to where maybe we have like radicals. So this one cannot be simplified. Let's try this one. Let's see, 63 has a perfect square factor. That would be 9. And what would be left over? If I divided out a 9, it would be 7t. 28 has a perfect square factor also. That would be 4. And what would be left? 7t. Okay, next we're going to take the roots. Square root of 9 is 3, square root of 4 is 2, and that gives me negative 3 times the square root of 7t, plus 3 times 2 is 6 times the square root of 7t. And now look, voila, we have like radicals. So we can add the coefficients and keep the radical. Good. Now let's try a higher root. Let's try a cube root. Okay. Have you learned those perfect cubes yet? It's really going to help you out if you can learn those perfect cubes. Otherwise, you're going to have to spend a lot of time on your calculator. Just learn them up to about 8 or 9, and you should be fine. Okay, so 8 is a perfect cube, and what would that leave me left over? It would leave 2. 27 is a perfect cube, and what would that leave me left over? A 2. Okay, the cube root of 8 is 2, and the cube root of 27 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4 times the cube root of 2, minus 5 times 3 is 15 times the cube root of 2. And looky there, we have our like radicals. 4 minus 15 is negative 11 times the cube root of 2. Good. One more. All right, look at this guy. Same story, playing the same game. This is a cube root, this is a square root, and this is a single y. Since these numbers are smaller than that one, there's no chance of simplifying that. I'm just going to go ahead and rewrite it. Okay, 8 is a perfect cube. What we're going to do with this one is we're going to split it into 2 parts, the perfect cube part and the what's left over part. So let's get all the cubes out first. 8's a perfect cube. X to the third is a perfect cube. Y to the third is a perfect cube. And what's that going to leave me left? Well, I've got 3 x's, but I'm supposed to have 5, so I'll need 2 more. And I've got 3 y's, but I'm supposed to have 4, so I'm going to need 1 more. Okay, so let's take this root. It's 2x y. All right, and let's clean up what we have left. We have 2 times the cube root of x squared y plus 2xy times the cube root of x squared y. And look, these two are the same, right? You remember factor by grouping? This is pretty similar to factor by grouping. What do you do with the thing that is in common? You factor it out. What do you do with the rest of the stuff? You scoop it up. And you're done. Good job.